If you work a lot with metal, I'm sure there's a lot of tools that you'd like to have. But there is one tool that you should have, an Ironworker. Because it allows you to punch, cut, and notch metal in just a few seconds. And this is one area where it's important to buy a quality tool.
The offshore stuff is just cheaper built. It may wear out in one day, it may wear out in 1 week. The thing with our stuff, it's very heavy duty. It's going to last you a lot of years.
Based on that fact, it was a natural step for Edwards Manufacturing to come out with their hydraulic accessory pack that allows you to run a tubing bender and a press off of the same Ironworker. But that doesn't mean that they've stopped developing their Ironworker and trying to make it better. For example, this is the new Elite Series 110, and the first thing that grabs you about this machine is the way it looks. And it's got this cool Art Deco kind of vibe to it. But an Ironworker is not judged by the way it looks. It's judged by performance. And this thing has got a lot of features. Check it out. An integrated hydraulic hold down keeps your metal in place when you're cutting it, whether it's flat or angled. And internal LED lighting will make sure that you have a clear view of what's going on inside the machine. You have a digital measuring system to make sure your pieces are all cut to the proper length. And a notcher and punch areas to round out the versatility of the machine. For power, the 10 horsepower motor and 110-ton capacity will handle pretty much anything you can throw at it with no problem, even heavy steel like this truck frame. But if something like the 110 is too big for you or out of your price range, well, Edwards has smaller Ironworkers and equipment that will fit your shop and your budget. And if you ever go to get rid of some of this stuff, you're not going to have any problem there either.
I've seen guys that have bought in the early 80s to the early 90s and have turned their machine around for the same price they paid for it back then.
And that makes this not only a great tool to have, but also a wise investment.